Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm Psycho Mike Gaming, and I'm gonna play some No Man's Sky and live stream it. Cause, well, why not? Also, I will be talking about my thoughts on No Man's Sky next, and the big announcement that we got last Thursday from Sean Murray himself at the Xbox live stream at. Well, I should say at the Inside Xbox live stream episode, and that, my friends, is multiplayer. We're finally going to see what we look like when we see other people. Since 2 years ago, when everybody realized it wasn't there. Now, everybody's been bashing this thing that he said we would know what we look like when we found another player. And he always said that we wouldn't find another player because this place was so big, but he never imagined that 100,000 people plus would be playing this game on day one. And also you gotta figure in computer algorithms of dropping people within, randomly would be far, but not really, because sometimes computer just drops random people close to each other. Now, he never said you would be able to find somebody or see somebody at launch. He never said this stuff was going to be in at launch. He never did say that. He did say that you would know what you look like when you found another player, but he never said it would be at launch. He always talked about that, how it would be, he would continue updating this game, and it would happen at later times, and there times it wasn't going to be at launch. He never said that at launch you would know what you would look like. People ask him, "Hey Sean, how will we know what we look like?" He would always say, "When you come across another player, but not at launch. You won't be able to." Now, he should have told people that this won't be in at launch, that you won't see anybody until later on, because it's not going to happen. But the guy's not a PR guy. He's a nerd. He's just a programmer, a developer. And those guys aren't smart and TV savvy and have their lines and shit down. Probably he freaked out when he was on Stephen Colbert, and he's like, "Hey, let's go on Stephen Colbert, let's show this game." And then when he threw him that question, he's like, "Yeah, when you see somebody." But he never said it'd be happening at launch. He probably forgot to say, but it's not right away. He has some issues. The guy's a nerd. So, cut him some slack. I will. Because this game is cool. I mean, come on, people. Where have you found a space sim game where you can go in a spaceship from the ground like this, launch off the planet, and zip up into space? I mean, leave the freaking atmosphere like this. Just boom, here you are in the atmosphere. There's ships up there in the atmosphere. Not even in Star Wars Galaxies could you do that. Even when they launched Jump to Light Speed in Star Wars Galaxies, you had to go to a space terminal and then launch into the space zone. It wasn't until the final year of Star Wars Galaxy, actually the final 6 months, where they did add atmospheric flight. But even then, once you reached the ceiling, you had to pick a warp point in that space zone and warp to it. And you had to wait. You just couldn't do this right off the bat. Fly to this other planet and back to the atmosphere. There's no game that can do that like this. Now they can say, well, yeah, there's Star Citizen and all this or these others, but this game there was nothing like that until those games came out. This was very ambitious, especially at the max level that a computer can computate at 18 quintillion. I mean, that's not 18 quintillion stars, it's 18 quintillion planets. That's how big it is. Because he wanted to see, can we make a game that can max out the computer algorithms? And what would it look like, and what could you do? I mean, it's just awesome. So, so for those who hate No Man's Sky, well, just cut him some slack, because he never said it would be in at launch. He just didn't say that it was going to happen later. So we are getting multiplayer finally, and probably a bunch of other new updates and whatnot. But this game is still cool, because look at this. This is a whole planet. Even in Star Wars Galaxies, you don't have this much terrain to cover. You reached one in the world, that was it. It was only like, about 10,000 meters, maybe 20,000 meters apart before you could, to hit it each border of the world. It wasn't circular. It wasn't just continuing on and on. So, that's my little gripe there. So now we are getting multiplayer in this game come July 24th, Tuesday. Sorry, I'm on a... I keep hitting scan, but I don't mean to because I'm having a Fortnite with my running being on my left toggle and not my right. I gotta get readjusted here, so you might see me doing some weird controlling here, but because it's been about a couple weeks since I played this game. But we're gonna get multiplayer, man. I mean, multiplayer. That's just, it's finally here. Now, will we get ring planets? We don't know. That box cover showed a planet with rings, but that doesn't mean we'll get that. That's something we don't know yet. Will we be able to customize our avatar? We don't know, because he didn't say that either. It'd be cool, but he hasn't said that yet. So, we will have to wait and see on what comes out. And he, like you said, he doesn't want to tell people. He just wants us to be surprised and then showcase what we learn and what we... by what he does, you know, that whole it's actions and not words that define a game maker. So with that being said, we're going to fly around and warp around because I'm still looking for my freighter warp reactor Theta, because I've got a capital freighter ship, and it's something I didn't realize, that when I saw a video about freighter ships and how you can get the best freighter, that, here we go, when I found this I was like, oh cool, I got my Star Destroyer freighter, but I didn't realize that this was going to be 32 slots, and if I did a little trickery I could have got a better class than B. But hey, B class ain't too bad. I mean, look at that sucker, it's sweet. So let's call this puppy up, and oh, there it is, and let's fly to my freighter. Look at that sucker. And let's go look at the world map, and let's go find another Gex system, because I've been in this system and there is no warp reactor Theta to it. As we make our way to, I don't know where, maybe to the center, I guess, might as well. Don't really, doesn't matter. But here we are. We'll just kind of do some warping, looking for some, once I find that system with a warp reactor Theta, because I need a warp reactor Theta. As you can see when I look at my technology, I've got my Tau and I got my Sigma, so I need my Theta. Also, I need to find a better fighter, because let me tell you, man, I also need a new PlayStation 4 controller. This thing is dying on me. I mean, it's a cool fighter, but when you look at it, it's B class and the slots aren't really lined up the way I need them to be to make this really awesome. So, oh, yeah, wrong button, jump out, there we go. So, you know, that's how that is. Because I really see my toggle, my right toggle, when I'm pushing forward and I hit run, it doesn't stay running because it's jacked up. That's where I need to go to Best Buy and buy a new controller. My Star Wars Darth Vader box controller is finally worn out. I've pushed on this thing many a times. The sensitivity on it is just jacked. Okay, so also something I hope we get in next is that we can take over this seat. We can actually pilot this thing and move through space. My friends can, there's more traveling around in here. We can go into the cockpits and we can go into the laser cannons and, you know, laser shit up, because that would just be awesome. You know, take these into space battles with our friends, commanding our ships and just wrecking havoc left and right. Imagine taking this sucker with its cannons and being able to upgrade them and superpower them and just taking down fighters and freighters and space stations. You know, he said we would be able to destroy space stations and change the economy and stuff like that. And I want to see that. That would be really cool. But either way, we'll just see. Yeah, we got a viewer. Hey, welcome to Psycho Mike Gaming. If you're just tuning in, I see you're there. I'm just rambling on about No Man's Sky Next and how people shit on this game about stuff. So if you want to post something or get in the conversation, go ahead. I will definitely like to hear your thoughts. But right now, we need to check the map and go look for a Gek system. Because I'm looking for some warp reactors for this sucker. I need one more for it. Alrighty. Filter. Life form. Yeah, free mode. Let's see here. Gek world would be yellow. And here we go. Kaoyang 4. This is a Gek data. Oh yeah, because I'm not in my ship that has data. So, but let's just fly to here. Whee! Hope you're having a great day. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Like I said, I just ramble on, play No Man's Sky, and if you want to comment, go ahead. Throw me your best. So anyway, I was saying about freighters and people flying them and getting space battles. That would be really cool. You know, be able to upgrade the lasers and whatnot. I think that would just be totally awesome. You know, have your big old ship just go to town on stuff and just wrecking havoc left and right. Wait, where's my... There it is. I need to jump in this sucker. Also, I'll probably be going back to my base and harvesting my plants for farming as well. Gotta make some money. And Matthew Lombardi, hey, thank you. And what you got here? Interested in the game and wanted to see some gameplay. Well, here you go, my friend. I'm launching out of my big old Star Destroyer freighter here, and we're gonna go check out a space station. And I want to see what the old Gek vendors got up there for me. As you can see, here's my freighter. Give you a good little look. How about this sucker, huh? Nice little ship, I can say. Pretty cool, don't you think? So, you know, we got a little asteroid fields here. Now, where's that thing? Oh, there it is. Space station marker is right here. You can see I'm parked really close to it. So we'll just kind of fly in here real quick, see what this Gek vendor has. Oops, 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 overshot it. Yeah, be careful about that. Sometimes you can overshot these holes. There we go, got in on the tractor beam, and we're gonna ride on in. Automatically takes you in, automatically lands you when you enter these space stations and freighters, so don't have to worry about trying to land or any complicated stuff like that, because, you know, probably in the future we would have automated flight and controls and landing for us and stuff. So that's kind of one of Sean's visions, you know, is like, why we don't have like that real life landing and flying that you get from most flight sims, because, you know, why wouldn't we have computers do it for you? Kind of fly by the wire type of deal. So we'll just skip all this dude's jibber jabber and go into this right here, check out the blueprints, and let's see what he's got here. And like I said, I'm looking for a freighter warp reactor Theta, and this system doesn't have it, so you're no good to me, system. But since you want to see some gameplay, I'll show you some stuff here. We'll talk to these guys and maybe get some reward here. As you can see, I don't have all the language quite done yet. That's a lot of words to learn. But I got friend. And this tells me what he wants. He says he stares at a cup. It appears to contain a dark liquid, hot to the touch. Now, here are my options. Drink the liquid, empty the cup, offer units for the cup, or ask for help. What shall we do? Well, let's just be bold and drink the liquid. I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. But hey, I get humans for that, so that's not too bad there. And let's go over to this guy, see what he wants to talk about. Blah blah blah. Friend, probably the same thing. Yep. So let's empty the cup and see what happens. Oh, he didn't like that, so I'm gonna get no reward out of that one. At least I didn't lose Gek faction for it. Now I talk to him, and we'll get some different options here. Usually these are like stuff you can offer a Gek charm. If I had one, that would raise my faction up with the Gek. I can get, of course, I'll get dialect help for 10 units. And so I will learn a word of the language, and I learned burn. Let's talk to him again and see what happens. He'll give me the same options, and we'll barter 1,000 units. If I had some Geknip, I could give him that for faction. And he gives me a package in return, and I get some nanite clusters. That's definitely a good deal. Nanite clusters are always good. You'll need those to buy your blueprints from these vendors and other stuff. And same thing here. Let's go ahead and get some nanites, because I'll need those to buy my blueprints if I want to ever find a space station that has a warp reactor theta. As you can see here, let me get some dialect help as well. It's always good to learn as much of the language as I can. It really helps out in some of these things. Oh, where am I? Okay, oops. So as I can show you here, my freighter has technology. This is my general inventory. You can see I got a lot of warp cells in here for warping. And now we go into the technology tab. And you can see I got 4 slots, and I have a freighter hyperdrive. And then you have your freighter warp reactors, Sigma, Tau, and then there's a third one, Theta. These allow you to travel to different color stars in the system. Meaning there's blue stars, green stars, and red stars, as well as the yellow stars. Now, what these stars offer isn't really much. It's just you can't get to them unless you have the correct warp reactor system. And I'll show you that here when I get to the out of here, and I'll pull up a galactic map for you. Okay, so we go to these options. Here's our galactic map. And as you can see, there's various color stars around here. Let's get in free mode. You see here's a blue star right there. You see there's a lot of yellow stars around, and there's a blue star. Here's a red star. There's a green star. Now I have filters on here so they can tell me life forms. So these life forms show me yellow is for Gek life forms. As you can see in my lower left corner, it tells me it's a designated life form, or dominant life form on the planet is Gek. I have an economy scanner, so it tells me my economy. This is an ore processing. It's a sustainable economy. It sells at 49%, buy at negative 14%. And the conflict level is trivial, so that means it's dangerous. It's dangerous, not as dangerous, you know, minimal danger. And I have a conflict which says it's green. That means it's safe. Yellow, meaning boisterous, kind of loud. Red, meaning it's pretty much they're at war. You might want to avoid those red color stars. And then we have our economy right here. Green is low supply. Interesting. Red is wealthy, and blue is affluent, and then yellow is medium supply. I'm still kind of figuring out how the economy systems work, but it's kind of weird, and it's sustainable and all that. So anyway, back out of here. So let's back out, get back to my freighter. Well, first, let's go check out this planet. It hasn't been discovered, so we'll go ahead and discover this place. Go land on it. Give you a feel of the planets here. As you can see, you can travel right to the planet. You know, I had a pulse jet, so it gets me there a lot faster than just a regular flying, which would take a long time. And we're entering the atmosphere. As you can see, the red around my cockpit. The ground getting really close. And here we are. Ooh, get up. Low flight. Yeah, gotta watch them low flight. This looks like a cold planet. So let's do a scan. There we go. Question mark over here. That means there's a structure of some sort, or some type of place here. Let's see what we got here. And it looks like this is what we call a resource depot. You know, stuff I don't really need as for other things, so we won't bother with this encampment. And we'll scan again, see if we can find another question mark. There it is. That lets you know where their structures, point of interest are at. And here we go. This is going to be another one, a resource depot. How lucky me finding these. Let's fly around a little bit more before we land. And oh, here we go. This is new. Never seen any of this, something like this before. That's pretty freaky. Okay, well, it's not a resource, it's just a floating rock. That's pretty cool. And so what we have here is just another resource depot. This planet has a lot of resource depots on it. Now my ship doesn't have really good controls because my pulse jet aren't upgraded on this, so it kind of has a hard fly to it. You know, turning isn't really mobility or quick, but the more you upgrade your pulse engines, as I pull up here, you see here your pulse engine, you upgrade those and you'll get better control in your flying. And what we got over here, this looks like a point of interest place. Looks like a structure. No, it's just some... yeah. That wasn't cool. And it flips me like that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just keep looking. Let's try to find a cool place to land here. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Ah, here we go. This is a structure. We might have some alien life in here. There's a landing beacon, I believe. So yeah, these things right here are little landing beacons. You can call your ships to here if you're far away. If your ship's far away, you just need a bypass ship. Also, if you launch, when you land here, you won't need to use fuel to launch off the ground. It works the same as a landing pad if you had a landing pad, if you went to a base that had a landing pad. So, and then here's a little save marker and chart. It tells me it's an unknown sector because this planet hasn't been discovered, and this is a cold planet. I forgot to even look at that. So we can go to discoveries. Here's the planet I'm on. See, our weather is frozen clouds. Our sentinels, they're low, so they're going to be non-aggressive. Our flora is full, and our fauna is fair. So, as you can see, there's some animals around here. So we'll zoom in on them. We'll got little hopping marshmallow creatures here. We scan them, we get some money for them. Scan this guy, get some money. Scan these trees, get some money. So we got that. We'll just go ahead and claim this sector. It'll tell me what it is, and it'll save my game here. So if I was to die or anything, and this is my last save, this is where I would end up back. So now we got some huts here. You can usually find goodies in here like nanite clusters, encyclopedia, which gives you a language of the dominant species in this solar system, which is Gek. So I learned some more Gek language. We'll go over to this base, right to this other one, nope, other side. Sometimes you can find a nanite cluster terminals in here, like this right here. This will give you money. This is a stock transfer, so I got 814 units from there. And this will give you nanite clusters. 9, which is kind of low. We got another little creature. Oh, we already scanned him. He's just a little mini guy. Oh, here we go. Something I hadn't scanned before. Oh, this looks like this planet seems to be marshmallowy. There's 8 creatures on this, 8 different species on this planet. And there's always one species that's always hard to find. And then you got these loot boxes. They'll give you plutonium. These are isotopes, which will be plutonium mostly. Plutonium is good. It's life. You need it for multiple things. And in here we don't have an alien life form, but we do have some plants, and we can get carbon from them as well. So you get just free carbon without having to kill anything. And there's a door. Then you can come to this terminal, and you can observation tower, and through this code here you can find something. As you can see, it's 1 2 1 2. The next sequence is 2 1 2 1, then 1 2 1 2. So the next sequence would obviously be 2 1 2 1. And I discovered a location, and my faction with the Gek has increased. Good. So we got a waypoint on my thing here, and it tells me far away. What we got here? There's a ruin off planet. Oh, hey, look, flying whales. Or actually flying worms, but I call these the flying whales. You want to see something cool? I'm shooting him down, or try to. Him enough, I can kill him. Come on, come on, die, die. Oh, you don't want to die. Reload. You can't bring these down, trust me. I just don't have enough damage on this gun yet. I'm still working on it. What was that? That was weird. Okay, well, couldn't bring him down. That's a one tough flying monkey. But you can bring him down, trust me. You can. It's pretty cool. You can get a close-up of what they look like. Alright, so we are going to go somewhere. Yeah, that's the next planet. Let's come on, run here. There we go. Alright, here we go. We haven't scanned you, sir. Alright, that's 5 creatures we found here on this planet. Let's see, we got those guys. So yeah, this is a frozen planet, pretty much. You can do a jump, fast jump here. It's kind of, you run, you melee, and hit your jetpack, and you can travel greater distance by doing that. And here we got some resources. Up here we got some plutonium. This is for fuel. We can mine these like this. And you can see I'm collecting it. There's some iron. Iron is also useful. You need it to make structures, recharge your shields, your pulse jet. Multiple uses for iron and plutonium. And these are frostwort. I call it blue meth because it's kind of crystal looking, you know, kind of like meth. You can also grow these in your own base and your own little farm place. They'll give you you need them for various things. You can make glass with them, and you'll need them for some upgrades. So it's really... My weapon overheated. Marrow bub, that's for useful for making some other stuff. We've already scanned you, so Let's get back to the ship. So we do that little move right there to get myself to my ship faster. Of course, it uses up more life support doing that. When you run and jump like that, you'll use a lot of life support. This is plantinium. It's also used for various things, upgrading, make upgrades and whatnot. So there's our little trip on a planet around here. Let's go over here to this planet far away and let's recharge my pulse jet. We'll need to do that. We'll go ahead and recharge that up. And we'll kind of give ourselves a boost here, and we will fly like an eagle. I can't pulse jet because I'm in my atmosphere. Right here above the clouds, flying in the clouds of the planet. Right above the, right at the edge of the atmosphere from space. As you can see, we're just kind of flying in these clouds. Okay, we're flying in the clouds. You can see I can look around a little bit in the cockpit, not too much. Alright, now we can pulse jet since we're high enough from the planet, and we're in outer space. And we're traveling to one of the other planets in the solar system. From one planet to another, just go. Nothing really complicated or anything. Excuse me 1 minute. As we head towards this location that we got from that observatory, this will be a ruin. It'll probably be like a monolith or something that will tell us about some Gek history or some other jibber jabber stuff. The planet we're looking to looks to be like a water planet, if I'm not mistaken. Might be an ocean world. Yeah, looks like an ocean world. And we got about 40 seconds before we get there at this altitude and at speed. If I drop down, it'll get a little bit longer. Yep, and we can see here we got an ocean planet, lots of water, a little bit of land. You can see, pretty cool here. Known as usually water worlds. You have various type of water worlds. You have really big, expansive water worlds with little landmass, and you have small water worlds that are kind of like lakes or little seas with a lot of landmass. Then you have just basic lake worlds where just little ponds scattered out throughout the world. Sometimes these will be underwater, which looks like this one is. So this ruin is going to be underwater. So we'll land right here. Yes, it's clear. Trust me, it's clear. There we go. And let's pop out, see what kind of world we got here. We have what is this? A caustic floods. So it's tropical. Rains a lot, obviously. And this is an extreme world. Ooh, this is very extreme. This is like deadly extreme. This is going to be fun.
Extreme water toxicity detected.
How about that? So here we are at a ruin. We'll kind of go right here and we'll see what this Gek plaque will tell us. And it says, as I touch the obelisk, images of the planet's ancient past floods my mind. The terrible beginnings of the Gek have been absorbed by the strange stone, and their fate seems desperate to escape. All who hear our words know our might. Those who oppose us are broken to our will. Behold the power of the Gek first spawn. Galaxies lie at our feet. We are eternal. And it tells us to give us some language, and we'll get some language from them. And my knowledge of the geck increases, and I'll learn something from them. Of course, now extreme weather means it's very extreme. It's mean. Your protection can go down very, very fast. So you have to be careful on these planets. Also, there is a extreme milestone that you can achieve with these, and if you ever find an extreme world, this is good to be on when you're first starting out, because you get these milestones that help you later on in the game when you talk to these aliens. They'll ask for information about these milestones, and they give you rewards for them. Of course, you have to be out in the elements in order to get the counter. I'll show you here on my discoveries. Go to my journey here. As you can see, adventure, I've traveled 300 kilometers. I've maxed that out. That's all 10. I met 192 aliens. I maxed that out as well. Got all the words I need. Earned enough credits. Starships, I still need to work on. Sentinels, need to do some more of that. And there's the one I'm talking about, the Everlasting Extreme Survival. Survived 33.7 souls in extreme conditions. I've hit that at 10 times, and I've max warped 80 times as well. This is the hardest one to get, because there's always one species on a planet that's just hard to find. Seriously, they take forever to find. Now, a tip to surviving on the extreme planet is find a cave, park in there, and just leave the game running. You can do it while you're working, while you're sleeping, and as long as you're not in your ship or in a building, like I said, you just got to dig a hole. If you have a grenade launcher, and you can dig a hole, or you find a cave, and it gets you out of the extreme weather, you'll get those counted towards you, and you'll knock that out in about 24 hours, 48 hours. When you're playing, you might want to save a little bit. When you wake up, kind of save, because if your game shuts off or crash, then all that you do is lost. So it's kind of good to periodically do a save on there. So we'll hop out here real quick. As you can see, there is no fauna on this planet, and there's very little flora. And while we're here, let's go ahead and grab some plutonium, replace what I lost in my fuel. And then we'll go to the space station, and I'm going to travel back to my home base. That Sentinel didn't like me grabbing all that stuff here. They get mad at you for that. Let's see here. This is my economy scanner. Don't need that. Yeah, I want to refill that. And we take off. And we'll jump out here in space. Don't care because I'm leaving this planet. Toxic planets aren't fun to really explore much around in. So we lock onto that, and we'll just zippity-doo to that. I will show you my base and kind of let you see the player bases and type of player bases people have. Mine's pretty much just a farm base. It's set up for farming things that I put together, and then I sell it. And what I farm here, I'll show you, is I get these I farm this mordite, farm some fungi mold, go in my cargo, and I use those to make this liquid explosives, which sells pretty good if you can find the right economy. 5 of these is about 5 million units if I hit the right economy, so it's about 1 million units, each. So yeah, you make a lot of money with that. Now, to get back to your home base when you're traveling star systems is really easy, because in these space stations, yeah, you're welcome. Want people to know what they're getting into. If going in blind's kind of crazy. We did that when it first launched, and we were like, okay, what we do here? Oh my gosh, here it is. And of course, when we started, there wasn't a lot of stuff in the game. So this is all from the latest updates from the past couple of years. So now over here in this little room, you'll see is a doorway. Walk into here. And there's plants, and there's this guy right here. This guy will give you missions. Excuse me. You can do some various missions for various factions in this game. I'll show you. Now these are redded out because I don't have the higher faction in them yet. So like, I can't insufficient rank, and this is a required rank is Extreme Explorers Guild, so I have to get my rank in the Explorers Guild up to Extreme in order to do this particular mission. These I can do right here, you know, head of the curve. Tells your rewards, you know, units. These are recipes, upgrade schematics that you get for doing these, you know, collect an item, deliver it, long lost findings, scan flora. This one's, you know, exterminate planetary creatures. You just go to a planet in the system that has creatures and just massacre them, basically. And another one that's a collect an item. So you do those, and you'll get rewards as well as rank up in these in the various factions of these of the game of the Explorers Guild, Pirates Guild, Merchants Guild. This is your station terminus. This is a teleporter, and when I wrong button. When I interact with it, it'll give me a list, and you can see here, this is my home system where my base is, as it says in parentheses, your base, and these are other stations I've visited before. I can go to these as well, but we're going to go back to home base. And we just teleport back to home base here. Zippity-doo-dah, really quick. Now this is a hidden load screen. This is something that we all discovered, that this is basically when you load. When you warp or teleport, it's kind of a hidden load screen. So we're basically loading into our home system and where we're traveling to. And here we are. This is Cyclomite Gaming, my starting system when I started this game. I had another game before, but once they created Atlas Foundation, I deleted that game and I restarted over again in normal mode with this one. And you see that little thing that came up, anomalous signal detected. That means this Gek and this Corvex dude who fly around in this ball, they're part of the story. Then once you finish the story, they just show up randomly and they just give you information like recipes and whatnot. One of these guys is who you talk to turn in all those milestones that I was showing you here in my journey. This Gek named Polo, he collects all the information you get from here, and he'll give you a recipe, various recipes for completing those journey milestones in here. So yeah, here's my base. I'm on an acid type world because it's just where I ended up at, and these are biodomes where I'm growing various items and stuff. This is what I use to grow to make liquid explosives, and these are the fungal modes. And you can plant in the right biome. You can plant, you know, these outside of your base. You know, you don't need the biodomes or the hydroponics tray to grow them. Since this is an acid world and fungal grows on acid, I can grow these outside. I also grow them inside because it takes a lot of these to make stuff. Here, I'll show you here as I harvest all of this. Once I get all these harvested, we'll run into my base, and I'll show you the. Like I said, my base is just set up for money making. I make lots of money farming these guys. I turn it into liquid explosives, and boom, I cash in. That's, you can see I got, you know, 190 million right now. I had more, but I bought that freighter, so that cost a lot of money. So I had about like almost half a billion credits at the time. Well, hey, thank you for watching it. I hope you like what you saw in this game, and I hope you maybe will join us in No Man's Sky. You take it easy there, Matthew, and you have a good day to you, sir. It's no problem at all. Like I said, I hope you enjoy it, and you're subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to pressure you. That's your choice. But if you ever want to check out my other videos, you're more than welcome to. Alrighty, as you can see here, I got these are, you know, standing planters. I get carbon from them, so I never have to harvest carbon. I just grow it. And these biodomes, they just grow plants. That's all they do. And I harvest them. And then I make them and stuff, and I make money. I make money moves. So yeah. Do. So yeah, I just kind of circle around and I just slowly grab them. I want to thank Matthew for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hope you come back. And so, for those who might watch later, you're just going to watch me harvest some plants here and make some recipes and stuff. Then we'll go back to that space station and travel towards the center, checking out another gig system, looking for that elusive warp reactor Theta. But I might as well talk to Polo and Nada here, maybe get a recipe from them. It's always good to talk to them. You never know what they give you. So we'll kind of do that here in a second. I just want to go ahead and get these lifted. Oh wait, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Anyway, how much time I got left on these guys? I need to check. 42 minutes. Alright, before those get fully grown. Yeah, I wanted to go over here. Oops, yeah. Wanted to go over here. That's cool. Yeah, I need more. I wish I had more people watching. That'd be really cool, but I'm not a popular guy, considering most people are all probably watching Fortnite and whatnot. And don't get me started on Fortnite. That's getting too kiddie for me. Too many kids, punk kids, a-holes playing. The Battle Royale is just toxic dump. They need to get rid of those legendary and epic weapons. That's just cheating. You know, a weapon is based on its strength by its caliber, not because it's gold, yellow, gold, purple, or whatnot. You know, that's unfair. You know, people who are buying these passes, they're getting all these gold weapons and they're just one-shotting people to death. It's not cool. You know, a shotgun shell does the same as any other shotgun shell. You know, whether I don't care if it's an old gun or a new gun. The bullet is what does the damage, not the type of weapon. And they really make that fair. They just need to get rid of those colored weapons and just let the weapons be there. You know, if you have a sniper rifle that uses a heavy bullet, that will do more damage than a medium bullet or a light bullet. Same way, you know, more, and like I said, shotgun shells are spread, and shotgun shells shouldn't one-shot you to death. You know, it's not fun. It's just not fun at all. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some acid here. Got some acid, then we'll turn this acid into liquid explosive. And I've got some more liquid explosive. And how am I doing? I got some zinc, I got some of this. I need to store some of that. My Mordite's looking pretty good. I harvested all the Mordite, didn't I? Let's double check that sucker. Yeah, so I got like, yeah, harvest all this. So what I'm growing is cactus flesh. I got 3 biodomes of cactus flesh. I got 3 biodomes for fungal as well as fungal outside. I only need 1 biodome of mordite because you don't need that much mordite to make the acid. All of this will make that this stuff, the unstable gel. All you need is cactus flesh for that, not flesh for that. So there we have that. So now let's get in onto our spaceship and zip up to the anomaly. Oh yeah, I also have a landing pad here, so ships can come in and holler at me and be like, hey, buy some stuff, sell some stuff, you know. See what these guys want to sell my liquid explosives for. I want to go ahead and sell my none of that. I really should, but I won't. And they're going to, for 67 units of liquid explosive, they want 63 million, and that's not good. You know, I should be getting like 70 million for that much. So, yeah, the economy in this world, in this system, isn't that great. So we won't sell to you. Oh, wait, I wanted to buy your thamium, though. I know you sell thamium, and I need thamium, so I need to buy some stuff from you. This is what I need. I need all your thamium, buddy. Thank you. Thamium is life. It's much needed. It's needed for warp cell fuels. It's needed to kind of help replace your energy levels. Of course, you can use power packs for all of that as well. So we're going to zippity-doo up here in space, and we're going to head to this little anomaly here. We're going to head to these guys. Space anomaly. So that takes about 10 seconds there. Alright, here we are. We're going to fly around to the other side, and we will talk to Polo and Nada, because they probably want to just tell me some stuff. It's kind of like a Death Star, but smaller. And yes, this is no moon. Okay, here we go. We are here, running around back here. Let's have a chit chat with these guys. Hello there, Nada. Now, I already done your stuff, so you keep telling me all that blah blah blah. Don't really care. I just want your as for shortcut to the center. Nope, I just want resources to aid exploration. And he gives me units. Well, you just suck. Oh, hey, let's see what kind of gun here. Pretty crappy. A pistol. Probably crappy slots. Yep, 8 slots. Not worth it. Considering I got a 24 slot one right here, and it's level, and it's a class A. I just need to get more recipes, and I need to boost up my damage capability on it. And let's see what this guy wants. Yeah, pest. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I haven't got that. Son of a biatch. I haven't gotten to there yet. As you can see, my destroy ships is hello. don't have a fighter to destroy ships for. So, yeah. Sad me. No recipe from you. You suck. Yeah, we kind of. So let's just kind of move on down the road. Back to home base Alpha. There we go. Lock in on that sucker and zippity doo dah. Some warp fuel. Let's see, let's go ahead and not do any of that. While we're doing that, I need to go here. I need to recharge you up. Give me some boom carbon. Some more carbon, boom. Let's go ahead and refuel you up too. And let's refuel you up. Terrain's been filled up. Okay, what happened? What happened? Why did I not hit my planet? What are you doing to me? Come on. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, there we are. There's home base. Looks like the sun's coming up or going down. Not really sure. Let's go ahead and land. Yeah. And we'll head back to that planet. You know, since I'm here, I might as well just grab some more carbon. Can never have enough carbon. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. Terminus. Let's go back to that space zone. And continue on the journey of the lifetime. And once again, hit and load screen. And here we are. This is a comfortable cellar system. Let's go see how much they want for liquid explosives while we're here. I didn't check that last time. Come on. Come on. Give me that. And you want to sell. Ooh, 1 million more for this. Well, I mean, at 68 million, I think I'll go ahead and do that. And let's. I need to keep this kelp sack. I need to store that as well. Let's go into buy items. I want to see if they've got any. Nothing worth buying. I know space stations never have iron or thamium. have to get those from these guys. Ooh, hello, Mr. Ship here. You're not the kind of hauler I'm looking for, but you're pretty neat looking. Let's see what I can buy from you, sir. No thamium. Yeah, it has to be the planet guys that has the thamiums. It's kind of weird. Got a couple same hauler type here. Let's see what this is. This is a class C. You were a class C. No class S's. I had a class S show up one time, but I went to my freighter hoping it would land on my freighter, and it never showed up on my freighter. So I was like, darn it, should have bought it right there then, but I didn't. Live and learn. Alright, let's go to my freighter, which is right there. I love that freighter. That is such a neat freighter. And there we go. Pick me up, buddy, because we're about to travel. Did I name this freighter? I can't remember. No, I didn't. Oops, 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 oops. We are going to call this Destroyer. Oops, 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 oops. Oops, no, shit. Destroyer. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we are in the right ship and we're going to go warping to another Gex system to find that elusive freighter warp reactor Theta. And while we're doing that, we'll just head somewhat closer to the center of the universe, or the solar system. Alright, so we're going to life form. This is a promising, this is a lawless, and it's Gek. Yeah, let's just go. I mean, no way to know if I'm going to go there because I haven't figured that out yet, so we'll just kind of do that. And we're all in an hour and 3 minutes into the stream, so I don't know if I'm going to make this a long stream or not, you know. I know some people just don't have 3 hours to watch a stream. Though it's getting to be summertime and not much shows are going to be on, so some people kind of might do. Alright, first contact. Let's check this place out. Ooh, this looks interesting. Alright, let's get up here. We'll hop out and we'll go check out this space station. Away we go. Ooh, that was an interesting looking ship. It's a pretty cool freighter, hauler. Alright, so we got some interesting worlds here. They look pretty cool. So where's that space station at? There you are. So let's check you out here, buddy. We might hang out here, see what kind of ships land. Might find a cool looking ship that I might want to grab, because I need to get me a hauler so I can load up with all these liquid explosives. I mean, if I can fill up a hauler with liquid explosives, man, talk about some money I would gain from that with a full hauler. I mean, a hauler with 48 slots filled with liquid explosives at 5 or 10. That would be cool. So let's talk to this guy. He says, friend, get first. Give units. So this guy wants units. Yeah, let's see what he gives me. Nanite clusters. 9 of them. Ooh, hey, one of these guys. Of course, I don't need, let's see what this, shouldn't have done that. And he gives me units. What a loser. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Shielding sheet. Come on, man. Alright, well, let's just leave. I don't need your, I don't need a location to a, your graveyard, because I don't even know why I'm here. Because I don't need it. I've already got all the glyphs for the, Stargate, so. And let's get out of here. Let's see, we got accelerated. Warp reactor segment, don't need that. And not what I'm looking for. So, this place is a dead. But I should talk to you. Get some language help from you, buddy. Uh-oh. Yeah, if I'd helped this guy break into that vault, I probably would have lost some faction. Awesome. Got those nanite clusters back. Get some dialect help. Awesome. This guy next will give me some dialect help. Even though I reported him, because they're just like that. Ooh, good thing I had some Mordite. And I learned the Viking word for friend. Alright, and let's talk to you again, because you will do the same for me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some nanites, bud. I need them nanites. And dialect help. And we are good. Learn the word for monolith. Awesome. So let's kind of hop out here, see what kind of ships land. And we're just gonna hang out here. Nah, we're not gonna hang out here. Let's go and check out this crazy planet that's over here. This green looking world. Fungal mold, so yeah, that's definitely going to tell us what's in there. That's going to be an acid world. Probably shouldn't land here, but we'll just land here anyway. Claim the discovery, because why not? Alright, so there we go. Yeah, this looks kind of And let's pop out here and see what we got. We got an acid planet, lethal atmosphere, low security, no plants, but a little bit of animals around. Let's scan you. Ooh, hello. Look at this beast. Ooh, we got Big Daddy here. I got a couple of Big Daddies here. Let's see what... There's 9 types of creatures on here. Boy, look at that sucker. That's just ugly. Yeah, this is a gigantic world almost. I need some plutonium. And we have another viewer in. Hey, welcome to Psycho Mike Gaming. Glad you can join us. If you want to chat, feel free. I'm just rambling around and just searching for nothing really. I'm doing some, actually I'm searching for a warp reactor theta for my freighter. So I'm visiting various star systems as I try to find one of those, so I can complete my freighter warp system. I really don't need these fungal modes because I have a farm at my base for it, but you know, since I'm here, might as well grab it since it was there. Get some knowledge. I scanned you guys, haven't I? Yep. Always a few creatures that are hard to find, that are never around where you need to scan them. If there's anything in here, let's go check out this ouch. Whew. Maybe we don't want to check this out. Get some units for scanning some rocks here. There's some plutonium in here. Yeah, let's not hang around here. Hope I can make it. Ooh, just barely made it. Boy, there's some big animals out here. That's pretty crazy. Lasher plant. Yep. Don't want you to sting me. Hey, let's see if we can ride one of these. Almost got on him. You got an itch. Poor guy. Got you an itch there, buddy? Huh? You got your little itchy? Dang it, just can't quite balance on him. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's kind of hop back in here. And let's go ahead and get back to my spaceship. I mean, my freighter. And we'll head to the next star system on this elusive freighter warp reactor hunt. I don't know what these are. Oops, missed it. Gold! Well, I'll be. We got some gold in space. I like gold. Ooh, gold's money. Let's harvest some gold here. That's the first time I think I've seen gold in space. Oh shoot. I do not like that. Where's my freighter? Where's my freighter? Where's my freighter? There it is. We need to get to the freighter before these guys... Ooh, it's a bounty. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. I'm not in a fighter ship. just want to get him out safe bay. Get to the safe house. And let's get out of here. I'm not ready to fight ships yet. I need a better fighter for that. Which I need to find one. But it has to be the right kind of fighter ship. Let's see what's coming in over here. Now, this is a fighter ship, but it's not really... It's kind of Star Wars-y. Let's see what you got here, bud. Yeah, it's a C ship. 32 slots, not bad, but it's a Class C. Oops, missed that. I will not accept anything lower than a... I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Anyway. Yeah, that's not a bad looking ship, but it's Class C. It's just... It needs to be a Class A. No, I don't even want a Class B one. I want a Class A or a Class S fighter. I'm not going to hang around to see if one pops up, because that's not my goal right now. My goal is to get warp reactor. Alright. So let's pop off of here. Let's go to life form. And let's... I don't know, should I, Hank, check some of these stars around here? I mean, it's kind of... I don't know. Should I or should I not? Here, there we go. This is a destitute, and it's untroubled. And it's a 4-planet system. What, 1, 2, 3, 4. But oh, let's check it out. Never know. So yeah, boy, No Man's Sky next. I tell you, multiplayer, building colonies, cities or not, I don't know. How can we? If we get bigger building space, I'll like that. Or a free building where we don't have to go to these little bases. We can just build that base and just expand from there anywhere on the planet. That would be cool. Because that would just, it would just be cool if you just, you know, find the spot that you want to build at. You know, your you know, the place with the perfect view, and it says saying, well, I can't have this view because it won't let me build here. So, kinda, I want that perfect building view. You know, maybe on top of a mountain, or right overlooking a lake. You know, or maybe at the shoreline of a awesome ocean. Just space station. Right over here. Don't want to overshoot it. Alright, slow down. And speed up. There we go. Coming in for landing. Don't like that hauler. Not the kind I'm looking for. Oops. So let's go and check out the blueprint vendor and see what he's got. Hey, what you got here? Shield and units. That was interesting. So we don't see it. Out of luck. Bummerama. I'm not going to talk to the guys because I just don't want to. Class B Explorer. But I don't like those kind of Explorers with the big, long, whatchamajillies. Should we hang out here and see whether ships show up? Nah, we'll just continue on our way. Don't want to waste too much time. I kind of did that earlier. Was showing this guy who wanted to see some gameplay. Let's see what kind of planet we got here. Star bulbs. And an abandoned building detected. You know what? I could use some extra star bulbs just in case. So we'll kind of drop down on this planet real quick and take a gander. And we'll just kind of land right here. See what kind of planet we got here. Ooh, this looks like a pretty planet. This is a verdant planet. Unusually mild, average, intermediate life animals and whatnot. So let's do a scan. There we go. Some star bulbs over there. I don't have a lot of these in my base to grow, and I haven't grown that many, but they might be useful for something at some point, so I kind of might as well just grab some when I can. See, I didn't see any more around, did I? Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that was the one I just grabbed. Okay, so I wonder how long it'll take it for it to grow if I scan it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It won't tell me how long it'll grow. Darn. Let's scan here. Plutonium. So, not any more around here. Grab some plutonium. Yeah, I need to grab some iron. I need to replenish my iron. Yeah, while I'm here, get that sucker a little more closer. Let's kind of zip over here. Let's see. Ooh, a knowledge stone. Let's get some knowledge. Titanium. I don't see any more star bulbs so far anywhere near here. Probably need to go to another location, but that's cool. I got one, so that should enough. If I want to grow some, I can do that later. Ouch. Asher plant. They suck. Not what I wanted. There you go. So let's get to the freighter here. Yeah, I need to get some controls on this sucker, but abandoned building or not? Yeah, not. Okay, so we're gonna land here. I don't see any ships coming in. Yeah, one is. Let's check this guy out. See what it's gonna have. Ooh, 2 ships came in. That's an interesting hauler. Class B, but not the kind of design I'm looking for. So guys, I'm gonna let you be. You're not exotic enough for me. Okay, I need to check my hyperdrive. Need some fuel.
Technology recharge.
I need to make some more. Can I?
Product extracted.
Yeah, I made that, so let's see, can I load up more? Am I good? I'm full. Alright. On to the next Gex system. Okay, let's check this guy out. This is a promising, it's tranquil. Let's see if you're promising then. So this is going to be my last stop for the night. It's getting a little bit late here and I've kind of gone on a little too long. I don't want to make these too long for people who want to watch the replay. And also I need to get some stuff done before I go to bed. So I want to check this last vendor out and then I will be heading back to my base. And there we go. Now that's what you call handicap parking right there, folks. Real easy to get to this place. I mean, I'm parked right next to this guy. So let's go check out the blueprint vendor and let's see what we got. Maybe we'll get lucky and that freighter warp reactor Theta will be here. That probably won't happen, but you never know. Just gotta keep going until it shows up. Alright. And warps. Yep. Not gonna happen. Oh well. That's just how it goes. One of these days I will find it. I hope. I really would like to find that Theta from a freighter. We know it's out there. Just gotta find it. Maybe when they add multiplayer, we'll be able to do trades like that. If someone has a system where they have that freighter reactor and they can bring it to you and you can like trade and stuff, you know, that'd be really cool. So you never know. We'll just have to wait and see what multiplayer is going to bring for us. So now we're going back to my base and going to do some storage stuff. I think my fungus should be grown by now. Don't know. Oh yes, more fungal has grown. Alright. Time to do another harvest. But first, I need to get in here. Okay, I need to put that in there. And... okay, not in there. Okay, let's put... let's go ahead and put this in there and that in there. Oh yeah, I have another spot for that somewhere, so I don't need to do that. I need to store this zinc. There, we're going to store that zinc right there. Oh, that's full. I'm not going to store zinc in there. Oh, plantanium, that would go right in there. And the kelp will go right in there. Awesome. Okay, so... Gra, Pixel Eyes, welcome to my stream. I think Zane found a system with all three. Could be wrong. Cool, cool. Well, I don't know if unfortunately I can't do, if I go to that system through the Stargate, I can't get to the space station because you can't bring your ships or anything. So, and trying to get to that system by warping, that'd be crazy. But I appreciate the message on that. That's pretty cool. Like I said, maybe we'll get to trade them in the next update. Who knows? But yeah, welcome fellow traveler, and appreciate it. Alright, let's see. I'm going to, oh, here we go. We can store the zinc right there. Awesome. And I think that's all I wanted to do. Right? Oh yeah, well, nope. That's a different thing. Yeah, I'll put that in my ship, so we'll store this into the starship. Store this into the starship. We'll go ahead and store these in the starship as I make inventory space for my stuff. Yeah, yeah. I hear you on that one. It's really cool having using your freighter to warp around in a starship. You know, it's just, I don't know, they can go a little more further than your starships as well. I just need that so I can get to those star systems for it. I've got those two already, as you can see. As you can see here, let me pull it up. I got my Sigma and my Tau. I just need that Theta, and so just gotta get that going. Okay, let's see my inventory back again. What is in there? Oh, that's radium. Yeah, we'll leave that in there. Cool. So let's go ahead and harvest this fungal mold. I mean. Oh, thank you. I have a fighter in there as well, in my starship, as well as my starter ship that you crashed land. I decided to keep that because why not? I haven't redeemed my vector ship. Yeah, I like them, especially when they kind of have that little Star Wars look to them, you know. I'm looking for a better fighter though to trade my other one in. It's not really good. The slot system isn't set up where I can put in my pulse jets in a row, as well as my weapons and all that, so I can get the bonuses out of them. Yeah, they are pretty cool. I like those. Yeah, kind of like your like the from that TV show Lex that was on the Lex ship, the little bug ships that it has, yeah. A little like fly or yeah, a little oh, I forget the name of that damn bug. Dragonflies, yeah, dragonflies. Yeah, they kind of look like those dragonfly ships. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is kind of like my little Star Warsy ship almost, you know, with the kind of how the wings are right here, kinda ish. Here, let me pull up my freighter. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. That I wanted to do. But let me get the rest of these fungal molds harvest because I want to keep there on the same timer. Yeah, I have these outside, and then I've got 3 biodomes for these. Yeah, I'm set up for hardcore liquid explosive making here. The only problem is those cactus flesh take like 2 hours to grow. But with the cactus flesh, you get a lot from them, so I still have plenty of those to make up. So, and I'll check on those as well, see how much longer I got for them. Go ahead and grab these. We'll turn these into acid. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you don't have those schematics, yeah, you gotta be careful when you deconstruct stuff on your weapons. You know, you may not have that, and it will be gone. I got lucky and found a 24 slot 1 Class A. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yeah, I'm buying that. It had everything I need. Terrain manipulator. Then I re-uploaded all my scanners. Got my bolt caster with rapid fire, the reload, and the stabilizer. And then I just need to add more of my beam intensifier so I can go hardcore mining. Get the coolants on those. I'm gonna fill the rest of those slots with the beam intensifiers and beam coolers so I could mine and use those to kill real. Honestly, your laser beam is really good for wiping out sentinels and creatures and stuff over the bolt caster. Back in the day, before the farming happened, I always had a bolt caster with the shotgun thing, which you could use to shoot those spiky plants, because those would sell for so much. And if you had that shotgun thing, you could kill them with one shot, and you wouldn't get sentinels after you. So you could farm those massively on the planets if you had the right planet. And I would just, before the farm, that's how I would farm. I would just go after those oh, let's see here if I can, I'll show you here. Where's my farming? Oh, here we are. These things, the venom urchins, where you get the venom sacks. Yeah, the venom sacks. You could use the shotgun a bolt caster and blast you some venom sacks, and I load that up with with all stabilizers, massive amounts of clips, so I can hold on to them. I've got about 20 minutes on those. And so yeah, I would farm venom sacks and fill up my inventory, then fill up my ship, and just one shot them all day long. And then once they added the farming, yeah, I've got about, ooh, these are all right. These are spawning. All right, we're going to farm some cactus flesh here. We'll go ahead and I got 3 biodomes of cactus flesh growing as well, so get you plenty of those. So let me go ahead and make up this first. Let me go ahead and put that in there. So let's go ahead and use all these up. And we'll grab these. Then we'll make some unstable gels. I like these biodomes. They're really cool. I don't like using the hydroponic trays, because now you gotta like use energy on those hydroponic trays, and that's kind of a pain to keep track of. Alright, we got about a few more seconds on these, so give them a quick minute here. But yeah, biodomes are really good for growing plants. You know, you get 16 of them, and they don't take up 16 slots for like the trays do. So you can just build the biodome, and that's one. And then you plant your 16 plants, and then you're just good to go. And it'll just be, so it really works out. Just need more space so I can add more biodomes. Oh, that was like the first thing I did when I remade my normal game after Atlas Rises, because I wanted to start from scratch with the new story and everything since I had already finished. And of course, then after I did that, they added game modes, and it's like, oh, dang it, I could have just, if I had just waited, I could have just started a different game mode with normal and just left my old one there at the center of the galaxy with my cool ships and stuff. But I didn't. They didn't have that in there right after Atlas Rises, and so I deleted it and started a new game mode in normal, when it was just normal, survival, permadeath, and creative. So yeah, that kind of hurt there, but oh well, doesn't matter. I enjoyed starting from scratch, and once I was in the starting system, I wanted to make my base out here in the outer edge and the starting system that I had. So that's still pretty cool, and so that's where I'm at with that. Let's see where I'm. Oh yeah, coming up to this one. And here we go. Harvest these guys. Ooh, nanite's over in there. I need to go harvest that too. So yeah, I wanted to be able to go, when I got to the center, I could travel back and forth from the center to the outer edge using the terminus. So yeah, once I remade this game, I got my ship going. First thing I'm going to do is find a planet base and make that home, because that's good to have a home. And then got all that restarted, did all the new quests for it because of the game mode and stuff. So let's go ahead and do a quick save. You never know, might have a crash. Alright, so we got this made up. Let's go into my cargo. And let's make up some unstable gel. That's a lot of unstable gel. Boom. Now we're going to make liquid explosives. I got 107 mordite and 300 of that. Yeah, it takes a lot of fungal mold to make acid. Like 600. Man, that hurts. So let me show you real quick my other ship I got up here, my fighter that I really hope to trade out one of these days, because I'll show you why I don't like it. Well, I do like it because I like how it looks, because it kind of looks what I call Star Wars-y, kind of Sith-like, something a Sith Lord would fly. But the problem is the slots are set up the way I wanted to set up, so I could put in my technologies for them, my pulse jets and my weapons and whatnot. So I'll show you here real quick. So yeah, here's our starter ship that we get when we crash, the new starter ship. I wanted to save that because I never got to it last time. And this is my Sithy ship. As you can see, it's kind of got those little Star Wars TIE Fighter type of wings right here. Kind of like a cross between a Battlestar Galactica Viper and a Star Wars TIE Fighter, almost. And we'll jump in here. And you can see it's 27 slots and it's Class B, so not like what I wanted. And you can see the pulse jet here, how it just goes blank. It's not like lined up like I wanted it, where my shields, I couldn't, really do what I want as far as getting pulse jets, the phase beam, photon, beam impact, shields, just not enough space. So I need to find one that kind of looks like this, but more slots and a Class A design. So that's what I'm looking for in my fighter ship. I want to go ahead and go back to my Explorer, because that's where I've got my scanners built in. Yeah, I got it without really thinking about that and trying to look for a better one. I just went ahead and picked it up because of the looks, and then realized what I was going to do later on. That's kind of why that's like that. So, but we'll find one of these days. I just need to get out there, find a good system that has a good exotic looking ship, and boom. So where's my base at? Oh, thank you. Now I'm trying to find my base. I'm lost. Where's my base? Oh, here it is. Oops, there it is. Alright. Yeah. Ooh, oh, overshot. Oops, took some damage there. It's all good though. Oh, the lag. Alright, and we are back home. Okay, Pixel Eyes, I'm going to call this stream right here because I need to get off and get ready for bed. Work early in the morning, as always, interfering with game time. But hey, I appreciate you tuning in, chatting with me. Hope you enjoyed my stream and whatnot. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are pretty cool. Awesome. Awesome. But yeah, I'm going to call this stream right here. And you have a good night, sir. Gra, and peace out. Oh, that makes it easier.